Hey Math App students, today we're going into the sports. That's right, using geometry and sports and angles. Today we're going to be looking at soccer and how angles play into the position of the goalkeeper and the position of the forward and where their optimal stances are. To determine the height of our goalie and subsequently the amount that they can save when they're on the ground, we're going to measure the tallest person in the room with their hands outstretched. So measure from the floor to the very top of their hands, and that's going to be the horizontal distance that they can save on either side. Now, taking the assumption that the tallest person in the room is our goalie, we're going to map out how much he can save. And this is going to be drawn like that. Remember, each of these distances is his height. So this is height, and this is height. So that when he dives to the ground on one side, he goes to his full length with his arms outstretched. So the forward is coming straight on to the goalie and the goal. Then this distance right here should be open to him to shoot. Using his height, go ahead and find this data right here. It should be 8 minus height. So here's where we add the geometry. I've made a triangle from the forward to the post to the goalie and back again. And all your geometry students should know that this is a 90-degree angle. And then go ahead and find these two. So what we're going to test is seeing if when the goalkeeper comes out off the goal line, meaning he moves forward towards the forward, does the forward have less space to shoot on the goal? And the answer is yes, but we're going to test it outside. So, just looking at the picture, when the goalkeeper steps forward some amount of distance, this is the previous line that I had in order to make the shot. Here's the end of his shot stopping space. And when he steps out, if you draw a new line to the end of that space, keep in mind these should be equal, okay, parallel to the center line. If you draw a new line, this new space right here is all the new space that goalie covers as he steps out. So subsequently, the forward doesn't have as much space. He had this before, now he has a shorter distance. And the same is true when the goalie steps forward further. If the goalie is up here, and there's his shot stopping distance, it's about right there, the forward cannot get in the goal. And you see it as a progression of getting wider and wider and wider for the goalkeeper to stop and less room for the forward to shoot and make it. So I came out here to my high school field and I'm going to show you guys how this all works. Currently I'm standing at the midpoint of the goal, and I know that because I'm lined up with the PK line, which is out by my camera woman, as you can see. And right now I'm 5'10" without my arms up. With my arms up, 7 foot. If I go down and I'm saving a shot, my foot stays in the same spot. This is the extent of my saving distance. I can only save till here with my feet in the same spot. And it's the same on the other side. Now as I walk forward, you can see, foot's in the same spot. I'm covering much more of the goal from where my camera woman is standing. It's the same thing. When she has the ball and she's coming towards me, if I step forward, I cover a lot more distance than if I was back there. Now this can also be used for the forward. Right now, she's coming towards the post. When she shortens this angle right here, this stopping distance becomes more because as she comes in, her angle gets blocked off more by my hand until she's outside and my saving distance is past the post. Whereas on this side, I still have the same distance. So she's not making any more room for herself. I'm covering up more here and the same here, and ultimately she's cutting herself off. That's why up straight down the middle is the best place for a forward to be. So here's a little practice problem for your students. We have the goal line, which is 8. Say the forward was 4 yards from the goalkeeper and the goal line. What is this angle right here? Since this is 4 and 8 bisected is 4, both of these sides are the same, and that tells us that this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle.